one of my videos. Today I'm going to be using the Everything I Am kit from Scraptastic Kit Club, and this was one of the March kits. And I'm going to be creating a layout and showing you my way of creating a kind of watercolor effect. And let me just tweak the lights a bit. Okay. And I'm going to show you how I create that. So let me just walk you through all the material I'll be using. I'm just prepping my plastic bags. So first of all, I've taken out some mist. So these are not included in the kit, but you could use any kind of mist for this technique. I've taken out some First Kiss. So this is Mr. Huey's First Kiss. This one is called Audrey, and this one is Mint Julep. Mint Julep. Okay, this is one of my favorites. Okay. So those are the mists, and here are the elements of the kits I'll be using, of the kit, sorry. So herein I have got these really cute little glass balls I bought at IKEA, and I've just put all my embellishments in there. So those are the main embellishments. So I've taken this die cut in vellum. I've also got the washi tape that was in the kits. I've also taken out some twine. So the twine wasn't in the kit. This one is from Miss Caroline, from My Man's Eye. I've got a few of these Lily Bee journaling cards. I've got this little banner tag from Jenny Bolin. I don't know if I'll be using this, but I thought it was quite fun. I've got one of the doilies that was in the kits. I won't be using that flower. So here I've got some of the brads. No, these are the flares, the exclusive flares. Some of these really cute little hearts. Some little arrows here. Okay, and that's it. Those are the embellishments. I've also got some of these Elle Studio pink pennants. Let's just put everything in there. Put that to one side. I've also taken out these Glitz Teeny Alphas from the Love You Madly collection. I've got this basic grey alphabet. This one is from the Mr. Brightside kit, so I just thought I might use that. I've got some of these Lily Bee little ABC stickers. This is from the Glitz, one of the Glitz papers. I might be using one of these as well. Some Teresa Collins die cuts. My photo. Woo. Okay, nice and pink. This one is from Webster's Pages, Keen and Simple. So I'll be using this side, okay, with this lovely little pattern. And I've got this one from the Love You Madly. I wouldn't usually use this kind of pattern with the big flowers, but I thought it went really well with my photo. And then as this one is going to be my background paper. Okay, so I've also taken out some vellum. I might use that as well, so we'll just see. This is from my stash. Okay. So I'm going to show you the technique to create this watercolor effect I've been using on several of my latest layouts. So what you have to do is you have to take some white cardstock, or you can also use pattern paper. So here I'm going to be using pattern paper. When you use pattern paper, try to use a quite neutral one, or something maybe with the same color, and just use a darker mist on it. So what you'll need is, I've cut up a plastic bag. So these normally my fruit and vegetables get packaged into these kind of plastic bags, and I just cut them up into little rectangles here. I'm going to put one here, and then I'm going to take a smaller one and put that to the side. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my mist. So I'm going to start off with the Audrey, the darker shade. I'm just going to spray it once onto the plastic sheet. I'm going to mix it in with some mint julep, just to change the color. And then I'm going to take recycling. So this is a product I use for cleaning, but the bottle was empty, so I just put some water into it. And here I'm just going to add a little bit of water. Okay. And now I'm just going to mix around a bit. There we go. You'll also need some kitchen roll. So I'm going to just take that out of my cubby hole here. So, on my kitchen bowl. And I'm going to take this second piece of plastic, and I'm just going to crumple it up a little bit. I'm just going to blot it in. I'm going to take off a little bit of the excess on the side, and I'm just going to put that onto my paper, and then I just roll over it with my kitchen roll. And I'm going to keep on doing that. Up, up, up. So you could lighten the color a bit by adding lots more water, but I really love the darker. Oops. Just keep on rubbing it in. I'm going to add a little bit more to the side because the glitz paper is going to hide part in the middle. So I'm just going to up. There you go. Just and now roll over it. So there we go. I'm just going to clean plastic a bit. There you go. Now I also want to add some larger splatters. So I'm just going to pick this up. I'm being a little bit messy. Oh. Okay, so I'm just going to take up all the mist here using my paintbrush. There we go. Just clean this up. I'll be using Tactic B to create the splatters. It's not much of a problem. I'm just going to dab off everything from my little plastic bag. There's a little hole in it. That's why everything's coming through. No problem. I'm just going to add a bit of water, clean this up. There we go. So what I'm going to create some splatters. So I'm just going to mix again some mint julep and some ordre, and I'm just going to dilute that a bit with water. There we go. So these are little plastic little cups I kept from a dinner party, and they come in quite handy. So I'm just going to add my splatters. And so I'm going to dip my paintbrush into the mixture and try a few drops like so, and then just hold it over the paper. Oh, I'm just going to try it again. There we go. And I really love, you could do it with just the mist as well, but I really love the look. It's a lot less richer and deeper. It has this kind of watercolor look. Just dab it a bit off, little small ones. There we go. Okay, so that was for the blue-green. So if you want a lighter effect, you could use a lot more water when you're diluting your mists. So that's for the green blue. Now I'm going to be using this paper on top of the background here. So I'm going to be cutting it out a bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut that up a bit. I'm going to be really lazy and just use a craft knife and a ruler. So there we go. I don't know how large I want it to be, but probably not more than that. So I can always cut a bit more off. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a scrap piece of cardstock. These are colors I don't use, so I'm just going to use that to protect. To cut this one up. There we go. So I'm going to do the same thing, but this time I'm going to use some of the First Kiss, the Mr. Huey's, and I'm going to add a little bit of color shine. This one is a little on its own. It would probably be really too peachy, but maybe I'm thinking mixed in with the Mr. Huey's here, it will work quite well. So I'm going to shake it up. There we go. Okay, I'm going to squirt some onto there. Just a little bit of pink. Maybe more pink. And now water. Okay, so I'm just going to mix that up a bit. I do want, it's still a little bit too orangey, so I'm going to add a little bit more of this one, pretty pink. This one is nice pink color. There we go, that's a lot better. So here we've got a really pretty color. I'm going to mix that in. Okay, so once again I'm going to use my stick and just dip it over there. What's nice with the color shine is that it glimmers a bit. There we go. Really like that. Just rub everything off here and do a little bit of cleanup. Okay, where did I put my kitchen roll? I'll be back. So that's done. Now, once again, I'm going to add some ink splatters and let's just a little clean up again. Okay, so that's done. I'm just gonna there we go. try all sorts of things like this. You could also paint with it. Might just go around the borders here a bit. And if you really want your paper to look like a watercolor, I'll just spray water onto the paper itself. So, there we go. Fun way to add just a little bit of something to your papers. Okay, so now I'm going to create the layout. And this is going to be in fast forward. Okay, bye.